Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're doing a mat Pilates class, all levels welcome, no equipment needed, just using your own body weight. Let's get started. We're gonna make our way to our mats and come right away into a tabletop position, but on your forearms. So right away you're gonna set up your elbows so they are directly in line with your shoulders, your palms are flat, untuck your toes, have your knees hip width. Careful that you're not arching your lower back, so control through the core here. You're pulling your belly button in. You've got a little bit of an arch in the lower back, not too much. Inhale here. As you exhale, press into your forearms, tuck your tailbone round your spine. Drop the head, stay inhale, and exhale, lengthen. We're going to do that a few more times. You should feel a nice stretch right at the armpits. Feeling the shoulder blades widening, the neck is relaxing, and release. A few more times, exhale, belly button comes in, tuck, round, and lengthen. Two more times, and release. Just one more time exactly like this, and then we'll add a little bit more. And come back to neutral. This time, as you tuck your tailbone, you're gonna at the same time start to lift your forearms so that you extend your arms. You're pressing down into your hands, keeping in mind that your hands are further away from your shoulders. And then as you release, coming back to tabletop, you're gonna gently bend your elbows back, coming back to that cobra arm position. A few more times. Pull the belly button in, tuck your tailbone, slowly start to lift your arms. Careful the elbows don't go out sideways here. So keep them nice and snug in line with your elbows, with your shoulders, especially as you go down. Two more times. Tuck. Extend those arms. Drop the head. Lengthen the spine. Elbows come down. We've got just one more here, but we're going to stay up on this next one. From here, keep pushing into your hands. Keep rounding the spine. You're going to push your hips back a little bit, an inch, not more, and then come front. And again, you go back an inch and come front. Three more. Push. Again, you're feeling like your whole armpit is opening up. You should get a nice stretch here. Last one. Come back to center. Keep your arms straight. Lengthen your spine. Transfer your hands now in line with your shoulders. You're going to inhale here. Tuck your tailbone round your spine. Drop the head. You're going to come back to tabletop position in the back. So lengthen your spine. At the same time here, bend your elbows. Place your elbows down. And again, push into your hands here to slowly extend your arms. Tuck your tailbone. Round. You're in that angry cat position. And lengthen your spine, coming back through neutral as you bend your elbows and place them back down. Let's do two more, exactly like this. Moving nice and slow. We're just warming up here. And come down. Should feel really nice. Last time, tuck the tailbone. Press up, pull the belly button in. Stay here in that angry cat position. Keep your head heavy. Again, push back an inch, maybe two, not more, and come back to center. And again, you want to keep the roundness of your upper spine, feeling the stretch through the shoulder blades, at the shoulders, all the way down to your armpits. Two more. And last one. And come back to tabletop position. You're going to tuck your toes, keep your hands exactly where they are. You're going to pick up your knees so they're hovering off the floor. You're going to keep your left knee where it is. You're going to take your right knee front, tap your right forearm, take it back down, other side. Tap the forearm and back. And again, come right. Trying to keep your back nice and straight. You may not touch the forearm, that's fine. Take it as far forward as you can without rounding your spine. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping both knees off the ground. Hips up, come to a downward dog. You can walk your dog here, bending one knee and then the other. And we're going to come back to that same position. So transfer back to tabletop. Your knees are bent. hovering off your mat. From here, you're gonna twist your knees towards your right side, come through center, and twist to the left. We're gonna do 4 more exactly like this. Twist to the right, center, and left. 1 more time each side. Twist right, center, and left. Center, take your knees down, quick shell stretch, roll out your wrists, and then we're gonna do the same thing, just adding on a little bit more. Remembering that you're always more than welcome to come to a previous version. Hands in line with your shoulders, shoulders away from the ears, tuck your toes, pull your belly button in here, lift your knees. Here we go, nice and slow. Twist towards the right side, stay here. You're gonna pick up your left leg, pick it up, knee aims towards your elbow. From here, extend it out, bend, place it down, come to center. Other side, we're doing these really slowly. Twist to the left. First, right knee towards your left elbow. Now extend the leg, elbow to knee to elbow, come to center. 4 more times, alternating sides. Twist, first, the knee comes towards the elbow, extend, knee to elbow, and center, that was 1. Twist to the left, knee to elbow, reach, knee to elbow. 1 more each side. Knee to elbow, reach it out. Breathing through these, last time, left, reach, come back to center, hips up, downward dog. Take your knees down, flip over onto your back. Coming all the way down, you're resting your weight on your sacrum here. Hands can be behind your head. Elbows are open wide. Push your lower back down here, so engage your abs. Take your right leg up only to tabletop. Shin parallel to the floor, knee bent 90 degrees, hip bent 90 degrees. We're gonna lift our chest here. You're gonna stay lifted, stabilize your upper body. That's not gonna move, just the right leg. You're gonna take it in like you wanna bring your knee towards your forehead, your chin, your nose, and then release. And again, in and release. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, you're gonna keep the leg, and this time the chest is gonna pulse towards that leg. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, both together. You pulse up as your knee comes in, release, in, exhale, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. Good job, take it down. Release your hands to the side. Keep your legs in line with your hips. You're going to lift your hips up, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling, reach your arm all the way behind you. Take it down. Again, same thing, roll the hips up, switch sides. Left arm, and down. Any shoulder injuries, you're not gonna take your arm up higher than in line with your shoulders. Only go back if it feels okay for your shoulder. And other side. And down. Come back down. Walk your feet in maybe an inch, closer towards your bum. Come to your tippy toes here, so my heels are lifted. We're gonna tuck the tailbone, lift the hips. This time both arms will come up and come down. 4 more. All the way up and down. And 3. And 2. Just 1 more. And down, good. Take your heels down, hands come back behind your head. We've got that whole ab sequence the other way. Press your lower back down, leg to tabletop, lift your chest. Keep the elbows wide, keep the shoulders steady and lifted. Take the leg in, release. In, release. Make sure your shoulder blades are lifted off your mat here. You're bending through that breastbone, you're closing the rib cage. Pulse it in and in. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Now keep the leg as close to your face as possible. The chest goes up. And 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. 3, 2, both together. Pulse in center. Release. In. And 8. You've got this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Whew. And release. Reach your arms all the way behind you. You're going to lift your hips up. This time take your right arm down to the front and come back down left side. You go up with the hips as the arm comes front and take it down. One more time each side. Rolling the hips up, arm moves with it, and down. Last time to the left. Take the time to really make these articulations nice here. And take it down. Keep your arms behind you. Walk your feet in slightly closer to your bum. Heels are lifted. Lift the hips up as you take your arms down to the floor and roll down. Arms come back if that works for your shoulders. And again. We're going to do another 3. And 2. Just one more. 1. Keep your arms down to the floor. Lower your spine down bone by bone. Take your heels to the ground. Imprint your spine again. Take one leg up to tabletop. Keep flat in the lower back to lift your opposite leg. You're going to turn your knees out. The heels are glued together. You're in external rotation. Arms to the side. Careful you're not arching your lower back, so really press it down here. You're using the core muscles to do so. We're going to reach the legs out. As you reach the legs out, I want you to push your heels in as much as you can, and then come back. And again, we reach the legs. Squeeze those heels. I want you to feel those inner thighs. And bend. And again, reach, squeeze, and bend. And again, squeeze and bend. We've got 6 more. 6 and 5. Close the ribcage. Belly button in here. And 4. Push your heels. Push, push, push more. And 3. And 2. Last one. We're going to keep the legs nice and straight. And we're going to do small crisscrosses here. Crossing the legs. Switch, switch, switch. You can stay here or you can go down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Go down. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Come up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Last more set. Or you're just staying at one level. That's fine as well. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your legs towards the ceiling. If your legs were lower, try to take them here. You're going to keep your toes pointed here. We're going to lift the tailbone a tiny bit. Imagine you want to point, touch your big toes to the ceiling, and then release. And again, so it's a lifting up and down, not a swinging back. Okay, so barely lifting. I'm not lifting at all. I'm just focusing on keeping my legs straight. I want to touch my tippy toes right onto the ceiling here. Reach with the toes. And reach. If you're doing it really well, you're not going to lift at all. That's when you know you're really getting this exercise. And reach. Let's do another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bend your knees. Take your knees in towards your chest. You can rock side to side. We're going to place the left foot down. You're going to place your right foot on your left thigh, like you're going to stand on your left thigh. You're going to keep this connection here. Hands come behind your head. We're going to keep the head and the arms down. You're going to pick up your left foot, pressing your left thigh into your right foot. It's not the right leg that's working. It's just hanging out here. It's your left leg that's pushing into your right foot, and that's pulling that leg in towards your chest, and then release. And again, pick up the left foot, Push the left thigh into your right and down. And again, we go up, exhale, and down. And again, push it in and release. Let's do another 3 and 2. Last 1 and release. You're going to take the inside edge of your right foot, place it against the inside edge of your left thigh. Keep this connection here. Twist your body towards the left and come to center. And again, come to the left and center. 3 more times. And 2. And 1. And release. Good. Take your right foot down. You're going to place your left foot standing on top of that right thigh. Pick up your right foot, push into your left foot, and down. And again. You've got 4, 3, 2, just 1 more. And release, inside edge of the left foot along the right thigh. Twist your legs to the right, come to center. As you're twisting, there's going to be a tendency for your left shoulder to want to lift. Don't lift it. So you're only twisting as far as you can to the right while maintaining both shoulders, your arms, everything flat onto the mat. Let's do 2 more. Remember, use your core when you take the legs back to center. They twist, pull the belly button in, drag everything in. Good, uncross your feet, reach your legs out in front of you. Point your feet here, reach your arms out. We're gonna slowly roll it up. Fold gently over your legs. Sit up and transfer onto your bellies. The legs will be parallel, so the tops of your feet are flat on the floor. Your legs are not glued together, but they're not too wide either. You're going to have your hands stacked one on top of the other. You can place your forehead on your top hand. Make sure your legs are not just down there. My legs are so active that my kneecaps are lifting off the mat. It's that illusion that someone's pulling on your feet. Okay, so you're finding the length in those legs. Keep the right leg down. We're going to keep the left foot pointed. You're going to lift the leg up as high as it'll go without lifting your hip bone. So keep the hip bone down. From here, you're going to flex the foot, bend your leg, reach it out, point, take it down. Same thing, same side. Foot is pointed, we lift, flex the bend, reach and down. Up, flex, reach and down. Up, flex, reach and down. Last 4 and 3 and 2. Last 1. Good. Staying here. You're going to bend that leg, flex your foot, keep the foot lifted. Squeeze your glutes. You're going to lift that thigh and release. Lift and release. Lift and release. Again, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Stay here. Point your foot. Take your hands off to the side here. We're going to use our hands here to lift our body. At the same time, we're going to open up through the left thigh here. You want to go and toe tap your foot to the back, so behind you. Then come back to center and lower down. Extend the leg. And again, we bend, we lift, push through your arms, open, twist, tap, and come back down. 3 more. And 2. Last 1. And come back down. Turn your head to one side, shake out your hips. Taking your hands back underneath your forehead, we're gonna do the same thing opposite way. So first off, reach your legs behind you. Your left leg is nice and active, it stays down. We point, reach, lift the right leg. Flex the foot as you bend, extend, point, and down. And again, up, and again. Firing up those hamstrings, the glutes. Last 4, and 3, and 2, last 1, bend your knee, flex your foot, lift and lower. You lift, imagine you're trying to stamp your footprint onto the ceiling. That said, both hip bones stay down. You're not lifting, especially not that right hip. And down, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the knee bent. Point your foot. Take your hands off to the side. You're going to use your hands here to press as you extend your chest. You open up through your hip. Toe tap down. Come back to center. Head comes down. Extend your leg. Keep the foot pointed. And again, bend, lift, open, toe tap, and down. And again. We've got 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Just one more. And release. Turn your head opposite way. Shake out your hips. And then you're going to slowly make your way to a plank position on your forearms with your legs glued together. So a nice setup we worked in the beginning. Elbow in line with the shoulders. Your palms are wide. Reach one leg back, other leg back. We start with the legs together, keeping in mind that you're always good on your knees as well. If that's best for your back, keep the knees down. Otherwise, the knees are lifted. We're going to open one leg to the side, tap it, or your knee tapping. Take it back to center, other side. Open and tap. Open and tap. Belly band pulls in. Don't sag your lower back. Neck is long. You're looking down between your forearms. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs together. Bend your knees. Sit back onto your heels. Arms reach out in front of you. Walk your hands close to your knees. You're going to roll your spine up. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, tuck your chin. Roll it down, hands to the mat. You're going to walk it front, come back down into a plank position. Pick up your knees. Stay here, same thing. Out, in, just going a little bit faster. Out, in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your knees back down. Sit back, shell stretch. Really reach your arms forward. Take your hands close to your knees. Tuck your tailbone. Round up. Inhale, arms come up. We're going to stay here. You're going to swing your arms back, pushing your hips back at the same time, scooping your abdominals in, and then take your arms front. Circle them back, same thing. And again, reverse the arms. Big circles with the arms. A few more times. Around. to a seated position. Either legs crossed, kneeling down, kneeling up, doesn't really matter here. You're gonna inhale, reach your right arm up, exhale, hinge to the left, opening up through the side of the body here. You wanna feel that stretch, so imagine someone's pulling your hand. Don't lift your hip though, keep the hip grounded. So you've got that nice stretching happening all through the side of your body, all through that fascia. And come up, other side, inhale, exhale, same thing here. You really want to feel this nice opening here. Come back to center, roll your shoulders back a few times, and front, and deep inhalation, and exhalation, and last time, inhaling, taking your hands into prayer, exhaling through heart center. You are done. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Please like, share, comment, and I'll see you again sometime soon. Aloha.